I hate talking about money. It just feels like such a huge waste of time and energy. So I was pretty terrible with it. But then I started using this super simple system that just takes 5 minutes a month and then it runs itself. Welcome to Made Easy, the series for lazy people that want to get results in the easiest way possible without having to hustle or waste time or obsess about their goals or problems. Let's talk about money. When it comes to money, there are only two things that matter: savings and investments. And since I just got paid, this is the perfect moment to talk about what I'm doing with my income to maximize how much I save per month. I call it the income boxes. It's essentially a more structured version of pay yourself first, if you're familiar with that. And using this system made such a difference in how much I can actually save per month, while still allowing me to have fun, go out, and all that. And this is because when you use it, saving money becomes self-fulfilling. And all you have to do is estimate 3 values. And it's super easy. I'll walk you through it. Your salary lands on your bank account. That will become box number 1, the bills box. You're only leaving in that box the money for things you're automatically charged a fixed or at least generally consistent monthly fee for. I'm talking about your rent, your water bill, your Metro card, car insurance, streaming services, all that plus a little overhead. So you leave that amount in that box and the rest goes to the other boxes. Speaking of, box number 2, the wallet. This is gonna be terrible for my OCD. Estimate how much money you want to be spending on daily life purchases. I'm talking groceries, outings, work lunches, dinner dates, essentially everything you pay for with your card. And you're going to put that amount into a second free account, like Revolut or Wise. If you want to be even more responsible, you can divide this into 2 boxes, one for necessities like groceries and the other one for fun, like going out for drinks. That's a bit too much for me, but I think it could increase your savings even more. But now, box number 3, the backup. This is essentially a little extra money that you can use on special occasions, and you're gonna put it on a sub-vault in your account. I think in Revolut it's called a personal pocket, and in my bank it's called an aparte, which is weird because I live in Portugal, not France. But it's nice because I can create as many of them as I want. Your goal is to never use this money, but sometimes you'll get tickets for something or buy a gift for someone, so this is what that's for. It's for exceptions. I can't give you a specific amount for each of these boxes because it depends on a bunch of different things, but your goal is to estimate a value that is as little as realistically possible, because the rest of it will go to your savings, and those are divided into 2 boxes. The first of them is another sub-vault, the oh shit fund. So when you get your salary, you put the right amount in each of these 3 boxes, and then you put everything else on this one. And you're gonna do that until this box contains a specific number you decide of full salaries. I do 3, but I know some people do up to 6, so it really is your choice. This is just very boring idle money that you're gonna have there in case you lose your job, or I don't know, you have to go to the hospital, or your pet needs to go to the vet, or your car needs to go to the shop. These are not diverse examples. But yeah, once you reach your goal for box number 4, you can start putting money on box number 5, the investments. And I'm going to talk about that one in a little bit, but first I want to give you an example. Okay, so let's say that you have decided the right values for box number 1 to 4. That means that from now on, every time you get your salary, you're going to top up box number 1, 2, and 3 to their respective values. Sorry. And that's the important part. You don't add the value you had set, you top it up to that value. Which means that the more you still had left in each of these 3 boxes, especially this one, the more you now have to put in your savings for this month. This month, you already saved money, you know your bills are accounted for, so now you just have to go through your life spending money from your wallet, trying to not use the backup. But let's say that it's day 20 of this month and you now are invited to an anniversary dinner. Now, you look in your wallet and you still have some money there, but you know you're gonna need it for groceries for the last week of the month. So that's when you have to see if it makes sense for you to take some money out of your backup. And you know what? You want to go, it makes sense for you to use that money, so you do, and you have a lot of fun. But then you get home and you notice that your dishwasher is broken, so you have to buy a new one. And that's okay, because you have the oh shit fund for emergencies. So yeah, you just take the money you need from here, knowing that the next time you get your salary or salaries, you'll put as much money as you can in here until you fill it up, freeing you to start investing more money once again. Okay, I'm editing this video and I just realized that I forgot to say something. Whenever you want to buy something, for example, when I realized that I wanted to buy this piano, what I did was just between box number 4 and 5, I added another sub-vault. And you know the value for that sub-vault because it's just the price of the thing that you want to buy. And you can do that with anything, a computer, a phone, a piano, a pair of boots, a jacket that you want. If the purchase that you want to do needs to happen right now, of course you can always take that money from your box number 5, the investments, because that's why you're saving money, to have it for when you want to use it. But just remember that the more you take from your investments, the less they grow. So just avoid using them as much as possible. Okay, I think that's it. Back to the video. This system works so well for 2 reasons. First, all the money management happens up front, as soon as you get paid. So you don't even have to handle the temptation of spending the money, because it goes to your savings right away. But secondly, it makes it super easy for you to really see what you're doing with your money. By splitting it into all these boxes, you make sure all your money is accounted for and it has an actual purpose. And that means you naturally stop wasting money on meaningless things. And if you want to really step it up, I'd recommend you write down everything you pay for with box 2 and 3 in a little table like this, called a habit tracker. If you want to know more about box number 5 and how to invest your money, I'm currently filming a video where I go 100 days trying my best to make myself proud. And investments are one of the things that I go into, so check that out there. And eventually I'm gonna do an investments made easy, which will be here once it's out. And feel free to leave a comment if you have something else you'd like to see made easy. Thank you for watching.